NWSL final coming to DC on Saturday night at Audi Field. Kansas City Current against the Portland Thorns. And as of Wednesday morning, Steve Goff of the Washington Post reporting that already 16,000 tickets had been sold. Sounds like it's going to end up close to a sellout crowd. Just over 19,000. Again, another good postseason attendance number coming for the National Women's Soccer League, who have been getting great attendances throughout this postseason. And of course, Herc, you know DC was not going to let the league down.
They were in need of good soccer, and the people came out.
Desperate for it, you might say, after a year of DC United and the Washington Spirit letting us down. Let's not let the good people down here, Herc. This is Book It. This is where we make folks money. So what is your pick for the NWSL Championship game on Saturday night?
Whoa! There's only a pick I can make. It's the only one pick I felt comfortable making, and I am taking Portland.
Wow.
At -120, yes, the money line against KC. They just pack more punch. I mean, Sophia Smith is an MVP candidate. Sam Coffey, Rookie of the Year candidate. 2 players in that best 11. Another 2 players in that second defense or offensive team, I should say, best team, if you will. And they just more powerful offensively. You're talking about a team that led the league in goals scored, 49. Not only did they lead the league in goals scored, but they scored 20 more goals than KC Current. We're talking about a team that packs a punch. Both games they played in the regular season, unbeaten against KC. One tie, the other one a win. A 3-0 thrashing. Morgan Weaver, Sinclair, Sophia Smith, MVP candidate on the scoreboard that day. You look at the names, Howard Brunn. You look at the names, Bigsby. You look at the names in there, Crystal Dunn. They've just got more star power. It's too much offensive production on that end. And I got to go with what, for me, looks like easy money here.
Okay, so Portland Thorns. Herc's taking Portland at -120. Maybe not your big home run swings of the past, but a safe bet there. Herc taking the favorites at the NWSL Championship game. Okay. I'm doing things a little different here. I wish there were player props for this, by the way, Herc. You felt like we didn't have enough options to choose from. Usually you get a ton of odds on these games, not for the NWSL Championship. So Vegas needs to work on that. I'm going with the over, which is counterintuitive for me. Usually if it's a final or a first leg or any type of defensive game, I'm going to say take the draw and take the under. But Herc, what happened the last time that I did that? Do you remember?
Refresh my memory.
It was Rayados Pachuca, they scored 7 goals in the game. Okay, so I've been burned a little bit by that one. So I'm going opposite here. Okay, I'm going over 2.5 goals. I'm going against what I went with in the past. I think there'll be goals in this one. We got some bangers last week, right? Rocky Rodriguez, Crystal Dunn, just to name a few from Portland. And I think Kansas City's good for a goal as well. So I think like maybe a Portland 2-1 here would make a lot of sense for me. That would cover for you. That would cover for me. My payout's a little bit bigger. I'm at +100. By the way, anybody who wants to bet on Kansas City, you get a decent odds there. +275. The draw coming in at +250.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.